that TS Hawkeye guy here. This is going to be like the beta test of our live. I do have some action figures here. We'll take a quick look. If you have any questions, anyone that comes through there, just let me know. I'll definitely, you know, we'll get to respond to each other a little bit here. So this may be just nobody, so it might just be like a normal video, but I just want to get the feel of it, and that way, we can go from there. So let's grab our Avengers pile. So these are who I consider Avengers. I have other figures that could be classified as Avengers. These ones are just, the ones that I deem on my Avengers team. Like, I have Sentry, I have Ares, which could go in there. Wolverine could go in there for the new Avengers. So could Spider-Man, Luke Cage, Iron Fist, Doctor Strange. I just don't put those with my Avengers. And there may be some in there that may be very unconditional. So, but we'll start with not Jessica Drew, Julia Carpenter, Spider-Woman. We have U.S. Agent, which is funny because Captain America retired as Captain America. He came back as the Captain. He wore this costume. That's when John Walker, U.S. Agent, was Captain America. I didn't read the comics then. It was just, I just remember, I think it was Avengers 300. He was the captain in this costume. So, we have the Scarlet Witch. Really happy. I had a hard time finding that figure, but when I got it, I was really happy. We have a movie, War Machine. There was a big missile firing cannon on that side. I boiled and popped it off. This is from, I have a unmasked roadie, so that came from that roadie. I do have a couple add-ons and stuff. It's pretty cool. So now we have Mockingbird, really big. I think I mentioned before, really was into the Avengers West Coast. That came in the box set. I've had a couple of those figures through the years. It doesn't seem like a hard figure to find, even though it wasn't a box set. So we have the Marvel Epic Heroes Red Hulk figure. Hey James, this is probably the newest figure I have here. So, alright, we have the She-Hulk. There is a red She-Hulk. I think there may be a differently colored She-Hulk as well. I'm not sure, but if I get a second one, I'm definitely going to make it a Fantastic Four She-Hulk. So, just add that onto my list of things that I probably will never get to. So, there's the Jessica Drew Spider-Woman. She was more New Avengers. There's Yellow Jacket. This came out in the Infinite series at the end of the line. This is more yellow. There's one that's a more tinted gold color that came in the regular packaging and came with an Ant-Man. There's Ant-Man. So, we have the Vision. This was a hard one to find too. And again, I'd like to get a second one to paint it as the White Vision. So, we have Rage, very briefly an Avenger in the 90s. He was more time with the New Warriors. It's my boy, Hawkeye. I got a bunch of different Hawkeyes. I'm not sure which one this is. This possibly came in the box set. I like this one just because the arms are both. There's nothing on the arms. On one of them, that he has the stocking on it. So we have the Falcon. This came from the Avengers movie series. I got a Hulk and the Red Skull from that as well. I think there's a Black Widow that I got from there too. I used this for a Vulture custom that I have to touch up, and I'm looking for another one so I can make a a proper Captain America. We have the Black Knight. I have the jacket on him because that is more of his... Thank you, Salma. I apologize if I mispronounced that. So, I don't know if you watch my content. I'm always going on about toys. We're on a Marvel kick right now, so... But yeah, this was the, more of a 90s look. He came with a cape. I still have the cape. I think... No, I didn't use it in a custom. I was saving it for a custom. So... Then we have Wonder Man. There's also a phasing Wonder Man. I prefer this one. And I usually like the translucent figures, but... yeah, it's kind of hard to find. I was lucky. Between he and Quicksilver, I got them separately, and I think shipping in, they cost me $20. So, we have Iron Man. This was from the actual Marvel Universe. This wasn't from the Iron Man movie. We have the Wasp. I'd like to get another one. The paint on mine is pretty bad, so... We have the movie Black Panther that came in a 2-pack with, I believe, Sharon Carter, which I traded off. I only wanted the Black Panther. So, then we have the Black Widow. I believe she was in the Avengers series as well. Oh, we got some free hair on her there. It's from her. So, and the other one, I got enough to make 2 cats in here half the time. And last, I don't have a Captain America in here. That's really odd. But, alright, so just pretend we looked at Captain America already. We did look at the Captain, so that's going to be... We'll have to do a twofer with that one. So, then we have the classic Thor. I have a few other Thors. This was single-carded, I believe. I think it also came in an Avengers box set. I know you can get one... a Ragnarok Thor that came with a Frost Giant. There was a Dollar General exclusive or something with a beard. Not sure. So, but yeah, that's kind of my default Thor. I have the King of Asgard, I think. I had the one with the chains that was really hard to find at first, and then it got really, really common, and like I get one in every lot that I buy. So, alright, so we're going to put those back in. As I said, this is just a beta test for the live. I'm going to probably, I'll upload it. I'll watch it. We'll go from there. I didn't really have a plan. I was thinking of doing some gameplay videos, but for me to do that, I would just have to have the camera on a tripod and point it at the TV. And I don't know if you can hear, I've got a bunch of fans going. It is warm. This is my second summer in this trailer. And without a basement, man, I am not made for the heat. I used to be a chef for years and years and years, too. And, man, I could not do it now. So, but, yeah, so I'll just do a community post there when I plan on going live next. I might even... You know what? If I enjoy it, maybe we'll even schedule something. Like, I'm not much of a gamer, but I am grinding on Final Fantasy IX on Disc 2. So, we'll do a day of that. I have a little emulator that has a bunch of original Nintendo games, some old Atari games on it. I'm really getting into that, right? There's like Super Mario, there's Castlevania, there's, I have one with Turtles on it, a different machine. There's Contra. We use the Contra code, and I'll beat the game, because I'll give myself like 99 lives. The best I've ever done it, the best I've ever beat the game is, I think, in 9. So, but hey, maybe we'll even do a challenge, so... Alright, friends, thanks for stopping by. It's, I'm sitting here, it's warm, almost bedtime for me. I couldn't sleep last night because the heat was so bad here. We were supposed to get these wicked thunderstorms, they never came. But, so, I had a little puff of, a little green substance that's legal in Canada for recreational use. I sat down, I figured let's take a look at toys. So, all right, friends, like I said, just keep check on the community notes. And we'll go from there. All right, I'll tell you what, everyone have a great night. And you never know. We may do beta test number 2 tomorrow. So, okay. Have a great night. I actually don't know how to end this. Whew. Maybe I should have checked that first, eh? No, we don't want a green screen. Oh no! Oh, that's cool. Now, if I figure that out, oof. All right. So I found it now. Stop streaming. I'm gonna play with it. See if I can figure out the green screen, because oh, that would just be way too fun. All right, friends. We'll talk again soon.